好，欢迎收看《活在5点》，我是今天的主持人 Milly。那我们今天呢有2位小嘉宾呢来到我们节目间，他们呢是写书的人啊，他们呢今天会和我们一起来分享一下他们人生当中的第一本书是由他们自己写作出版完成的。So first of all, we are very glad to have Asen and Izo in our show today. They are going to talk with us more about their first book in life. First of all, let's start from Asen to do a self-introduction. Hi, Asen.
Hello. My name is Eason Chen. I'm 13 years old and I'm a grade 8 student. In my spare time, I like drawing, reading, and playing video games. And I published a book called I Am Here.
Thank you very much, Eason, for the introduction. And what about Enzo? Can you do a self-introduction as well?
Hi, I'm Enzo. I'm 11 years old and I'm in grade 7. My book is called Josh. It's about a dog who has trouble adjusting to a new life.
Thank you, Ezo. And Ethan has introduced your first book, the title of it, but we want to know more about the story and why did you write the stories?
Okay. My book is called I Am Here, as I already said, and I wrote this story to show that in a friendship or any relationship in general, it's important to treat each other as equals.
So that's the reason you write this book, to be fair to everyone, to treat everyone as equal. Also, can you read your favorite part in your story?
My favorite part in the story is the end bit. I think I can just explain. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
My favorite part of my book personally is when Geoffrey helps Joe to get away from the hunter, even though Joe wasn't treating him fairly before, and that encounter inspires Joe to change how he behaves.
That's a nice one. So not even though the person doesn't treat you very fair, but you're still trying to help this person. I think it's a very good thing. Okay, what about Enzo? What is your book about, and why did you write this book?
My book is about a dog and he lives in a forest when he's growing up, but then he moves into a city and he has trouble knowing what to do and making friends. And my favorite part would probably be when the yellow bird helps him because he takes him to the river and teaches him things.
I think that's also a very good story. I feel like it has an antiphor of referring to immigration that coming maybe from different countries to Canada. So that gives me a feeling like this. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting story. And what is your favorite part in the book?
My favorite part is when the yellow bird helps the dog.
That's right. So when people living maybe in the city helps the dog, yeah. So that's great. What about Ethan? Are you proud of yourself writing your first book? And what is the most difficult part that you find when you accomplish this job?
I do feel very proud of myself for having written a picture book, and I think the most difficult part of the whole experience was probably writing the climax and trying to make it interesting.
And do you show your friends with your book?
I showed a few of my friends my books, and a few of them are also young authors, so I think they know about it.
Okay, that's very great. So young author groups. Okay, good. What about Enzo? Are you proud of yourself publishing your first book in life? And also, what is the most difficult part for you as well?
Yes, I am proud of myself because writing a book can be challenging, and I'm proud of myself for trying to learn something new. And I think the most challenging part was probably drawing, and it also took the longest because I had to make the drawings look interesting and I had to be creative with it.
Thank you very much, Enzo. And do you share your books with your friend already?
Yeah, a few of them also wrote books. So
Okay, that's great. So it's a great environment around you too. Do you have I mean, for your other friends that are not authors, if they want to become author like you, do you have some suggestions for young people and how to get their book published? So Ethan, what do you think? Any suggestions?
I think that you should spend a good amount of time on trying to write a draft, because trying to change the idea when you think of a better one once you're already halfway through writing it is very difficult. So I think you should try out a lot of different ideas and scenarios before you decide on one.
Okay, thank you very much, Ethan. And what about Ezel? What is your suggestions for young people who want to write these books?
You should always be creative when writing because that's what writing is all about. And if you do something that's very similar to what other people do, that's not interesting for others.
What do you think make you creative reading more books?
Yeah, so reading more books can help because you can get different ideas and you can learn about different types of writing.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much. What about Ethan? Do you think reading more books also help you in finishing your book?
I definitely do think that reading more different types of books will help to finish or write a book, because, as Enzo said, you can get different ideas or inspiration from other books.
Thank you very much for your suggestions and your thinkings. So if you have more chance in the future, were you thinking about writing more books or more stories? Listen.
Yes, I probably will, because it was an interesting experience for me.
Thank you very much. And what about Enzo? Will you write more stories in the future?
I think I will because it was a really good learning opportunity and I had fun doing it.
Okay, thank you very much, Ethan and Enzo, for your time and also sharing your first booking live to the audience. And I hope you do have more chance in writing more interesting books and to the public. Thank you very much, and I wish you good luck in the future in your life. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Enzo. Bye, Ethan.
Bye.
Bye.